The Academic Staff Association (ASA) of the Mmtu Technical University, in collaboration with the Union of Academic Staff Association, held a meeting at the Great Hall of the Godrich campus in Freetown to, among others, respond to concern raised by some aggrieved lecturers over their condition of service, especially the transition of the institution from a polytechnic to the technical university status. The principal and vice chancellor of the Mmtu Technical University, Professor Dr. Philip John Kanu, in an interview highlighting the majority of the staff in the institution are qualified to the new university status and that all the issues raised by the concerned lecturers are out of place, adding that out of 28 staff in the 3 campuses of the university, only 3 are qualified. Further stated that the Tertiary Education Commission report stated that 90% of the staff are not suitable, which is a very serious concern for the institution.
Refund of 3,000 deducted for computer in-service training. This matter, no matter where was here, my laugh first, because this is a matter where ACC don't investigate me over and over, back to back. The court, the university court, don't investigate me on this matter. And interestingly, gentlemen, they always apply, including they always same so, with the exception of Mrs. Reader. Mrs. Reader not be attend. We not compel anybody. The training was not compulsory. Now the one that we want for do the training. Now them for do the training. And interestingly, most of them they use that certificate they for apply. Even then at the CV. So to me, it not gets anything for do with the issue of dismissal. I don't know why they bring up there. Then they talk about a full disclosure of the university staff as prescribed by TEC recategorization list. No, this is an administrative thing, not for them for tell reason for disclose. Of course, we don't even tell them. Everybody gets a letter. All man being get a letter, how they recategorize them. The letters they all get the letters they. So, not to me get for can disclose that list. If you think say what in TEC do, I don't get for can put somebody in own status na paper for let you see them. No. Na confidentiality. Those documents are confidential documents. But one thing we know, TEC been do recategorization of people who's either talk say at about 90% of the lecturers then not go be suitable for lecture at university. So that's a very serious concern. We will not go just take and put under the carpet. But we also not go just say because they don't talk so now, we'll get for make everybody go away. So that's why we take with time, we don't give them time. Some they don't really go improve. Some they don't get MPhil, some they don't go do masters, some they don't even enter for PhDs. So we're not going to just say now because TEC we don't talk so, we just get for make everybody go. So now we take with time for do all of this. Immediate settlement of backlog, university salaries for staff, as the principal deliberately failed to submit the staff list since January 2025. Well, now they have a problem because we don't ever give letter to nobody for say this person here, we don't employ them under the university conditions. All the letters will be done give now under the polytechnic because we know say we know we don't get the university conditions then.
Professor Dr. Philip John Kanu also clarified that some of the allegations against him had been investigated by the Anti-Corruption Commission and other institutions and not found wanting.
On the payment of outstanding severance benefits. Good. You see this letter? This letter talk about part payment of end of service benefits as former employee of Mmtu College of Education and Technology and separation agreement. This letter gets a lot of clauses where it talks like one area on paragraph 1. I write to formally confirm to you that your employment came to an end on the 30th September 2021 as per our correspondence on the same of 27th September 2021, informing you of your final separation date as started September 2021, and your end of service benefit covers your employment start date to the final date. Then paragraph 2 states Please note that the referred notice is applicable to all former staff of the institution, including those who had left before the Accountant General took over direct payment of staff salaries through their accounts. Those are the only staff eligible for this end of service benefit. Another clause where we also on this agreement say, prior to referenced correspondence, you will recall that the administration had held meetings to communicate the move from polytechnic to a university status and how this will affect every staff.
Okay.
In those meetings, detailed information of the transition process was clearly communicated, and that benefits were to be paid by the government of Sierra Leone, as the institution is a public owned. So if when they talk about the severance benefit, the last clause, the last agreement we then signed, these are the letters we then signed. These are the agreements. It says, I further understand and agree that should I now be employed by Mmtu, it will be a new employment with a fresh start date. Then I am willing to sign as my acceptance of the content of this document, which is an agreement that serves as my separation agreement between the institution and myself, former worker of Mmtu College of Education and Technology, as well as declare to wait until the next tranche or balance is paid to the institution by the Ministry of Finance through Accountant General's office,
Doc,
as promised by the government of Sierra Leone. So not to
Dr. Brahma Giba, President of the Union of Academic Staff Association and also of the Jala University, encouraged the concerned lecturers who had earlier on the 29th of April 2025 protested at the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education, New England Vale office in Freetown, to brave enough to talk about their concern instead of taking it to the social media. Ishmael Kebe, President of the Academic Staff Association of the Mmtu Technical University, in an interview, asserted that leadership comes with huge responsibilities and that a leader must bring hope to his members, assuring that he will seek the best interest of his members, and commended the Union of Academic Staff Association for their swift intervention. Given his observation and take on the concluded meeting held with the Union of Academic Staff Association, Joseph Jakagobe, a lecturer of the Mmtu Technical University, stated his frustration about the way and manner in which some of the lecturers and colleagues are going about smearing the name of the institution and also giving a hard time to the administration for them to focus on how they can push for them to be transited fully into a university. Other Uasa executive members who made statements include Desmond Songa Davis, as a president, University of Sierra Leone, Robin Solomon Morovia, the vice president, Academic Staff Association, Mmtu, Mosire Banya, as a president, the Freetown Polytechnic, and Abdoulaye Sise, Secretary General, ASA, Mmtu Technical University. For Star TV News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.